My beloved one, listen closely, for this message is not random, it is meant for your soul at this precise moment in time. You are being called into remembrance, called into awakening, called into your divine purpose. I, Archangel Michael, speak to you now not as a distant being of light, but as your eternal protector, your guide, your brother in spirit. You have walked through shadows that few have understood. You have cried tears that heaven itself has counted. You have questioned your strength, but I tell you this, your resilience is sacred. Every moment you refused to give up, you were aligning yourself with divine destiny. The world around you may appear uncertain, unstable, even chaotic, but within this seeming disorder lies a divine orchestration. What looks like endings are merely transformations. What feels like loss is actually release. You are not being punished, you are being purified. You are being shaped by divine hands to carry a frequency of truth that this earth desperately needs. The pain that once felt unbearable has carved space within your heart for greater compassion, for deeper love, for divine understanding. You are not broken, my beloved, you are becoming whole. There is a great shift unfolding, not just around you, but through you. You are part of a generation of souls who came here to remember who they are and to remind others through the light you carry. You are a torchbearer in this time of awakening. Your presence on earth is not accidental, it was chosen long before your birth. You agreed to walk through this time of great transformation so that you might help anchor the light of heaven into the density of the world. You may feel weary at times, but that is only because your soul is stretching beyond limitation, merging the divine and the human within you. Do not let fear convince you that you are small. You are vast, eternal, limitless. The same energy that breathes galaxies into motion breathes within your lungs. You have forgotten your own divinity only because the world has taught you to forget. But now, I am here to help you remember. Every cell in your body remembers the language of light. Every heartbeat echoes the pulse of creation. You are not separate from the divine, you are its living expression. When you speak in kindness, heaven speaks through you. When you act with love, heaven moves through you. When you choose forgiveness, heaven heals through you. You may feel alone at times, as though no one understands the depth of what you carry. But you are never alone. Legions of angels surround you even now. My wings wrap around your energy field, protecting you, guiding you, strengthening you. When the nights feel heavy and your heart aches for direction, close your eyes and call upon me. You will feel a warmth in your chest, a calm in your mind, that is me, reminding you that you are safe. I walk beside you in every season, through every storm. Even when you cannot see me, I am there, in the silence, in the stillness, in the breath that steadies you when you feel like falling apart. The battles you fight are not in vain. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every test is forging your soul into the brilliance it was meant to be. You are being trained not just for your own liberation, but for the liberation of others. The world needs your light, your voice, your truth. You were not made to blend in, you were made to rise. Do not dim yourself to make others comfortable. You are meant to shine so brightly that others remember they too can shine. Your authenticity is your weapon, your compassion your armor, and your love your sword. There will be people who do not understand your awakening. They may doubt you, resist you, or even try to pull you back into the old patterns that you have outgrown. But do not take their resistance personally, they are afraid of their own light. Your transformation challenges their illusion of safety. Love them, bless them, and let them go if you must. You are not here to convince, you are here to embody. Your energy will speak louder than any words ever could. The more you live in alignment with your truth, the more others will feel the vibration of heaven through your presence. And know this, the divine plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see the full picture. Every delay is divine timing. Every redirection is protection. The doors that close are not rejections but guidance towards something greater. You are being positioned for opportunities that align with your soul's highest purpose. What is meant for you cannot be taken from you, no matter how it may seem. The universe bends reality for the one who walks in faith. And faith, my beloved, is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. When you feel weak, remember that strength is not the absence of struggle, it is the willingness to keep standing when everything in you wants to fall. Heaven does not choose perfect vessels, it chooses willing ones. And you, dear one, are willing. You may doubt yourself, but you do not give up. You may fall, but you rise again. That is what makes you divine. That is what makes you unstoppable. There is coming a time when you will see the reason for your struggles, when every unanswered prayer will make sense, when every closed door will reveal the hidden blessing behind it. You will look back and realize that the divine never abandoned you, it was guiding you, shaping you, preparing you. The things that once broke your heart were actually breaking it open. The things that left you empty were clearing space for what is truly meant to fill you. The losses you mourned were making room for greater love, greater purpose, greater peace. You are entering a new chapter now, one of clarity, empowerment, and divine manifestation. The energy around you is shifting. The heaviness is lifting. You will begin to feel the fire of purpose rekindling within your soul. You will start to notice synchronicities, repeating numbers, songs, signs, all confirming that heaven is orchestrating miracles behind the scenes. Trust the process. You do not need to know how everything will unfold, you only need to trust that it will. The same power that raised stars from darkness is guiding you through this moment. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the worry, the doubt, the fear of what comes next. You are not walking alone, the entire universe is moving with you. Breathe, beloved one. Breathe and remember who you are. You are light in human form. You are love made flesh. You are heaven's promise fulfilled. You are not becoming divine, you are remembering that you always were. And as you rise into this truth, I will rise with you. When you walk into the unknown, I will walk beside you. When you speak truth into the darkness, I will stand behind you. When you open your heart to love again, I will protect that love with my wings. You were never meant to live in fear, you were meant to live in faith. You were never meant to shrink, you were meant to soar. You are not here to merely survive, you are here to shine, to lead, to awaken. So go forth now with courage. Speak your truth boldly. Love fiercely. Forgive freely. Trust deeply. For you are a child of eternity, a vessel of the infinite, a warrior of divine light. The heavens celebrate your every step. The earth needs your every breath. And I, Archangel Michael, will never leave your side. Even when the path grows silent and the night stretches long, I am there, in the whisper of the wind that moves through your soul, in the quiet strength that rises when you think you have none left. You may not always feel my presence, but that is because sometimes you must learn to feel your own. My purpose is not only to protect you but to awaken you to the power that already lives within you. You are not meant to depend upon heaven as something outside of you. Heaven breathes inside your chest, waiting for you to notice. You are both the prayer and the answer. You are both the seeker and the light being sought. There will come a moment when everything around you begins to shift, when what once defined you will begin to fall away. Relationships, identities, patterns, they will dissolve like mist at dawn, not to leave you empty, but to make space for what is truly yours. Do not resist this shedding. You are being reborn, and rebirth is not gentle, it demands release. The more you let go, the lighter you become. And the lighter you become, the closer you move toward your divine essence. Pain is not your punishment, it is your transformation. The fire that once burned you will soon be the same fire that fuels your wings. I have watched you endure, beloved. I have seen you kneel in moments when you could not stand, and still you prayed. Still, you hoped. Still, you reached for light. Every time you chose to love despite being wounded, the heavens trembled with awe. You may not realize how powerful your resilience truly is. It shifts the frequency of the earth. It sends ripples through dimensions. One act of faith, one breath of courage, one whisper of forgiveness, these things alter the universe more profoundly than you can imagine. You are not small. You never were. You are vast, radiant, infinite, a soul wearing human skin for a moment of eternity. Now, the earth is awakening. The frequencies are rising, and so are you. The heaviness that once held humanity in fear is losing its grip. You will notice it in yourself first, the old fears no longer fitting, the old wounds no longer defining you, the old stories no longer feeling like truth. That is your spirit expanding. You are aligning with the vibration of love, the purest force in existence. Love is not weakness. It is the most powerful energy in creation. It heals what logic cannot. It unites what was broken. It restores what was lost. Love is the language of heaven, and you are beginning to remember how to speak it again. In this new energy, you will begin to attract people and experiences that reflect your inner light. Some will come to teach, others to heal, and some simply to walk beside you for a time. Every connection is sacred. Every meeting is purposeful. Even those who hurt you were part of the design, for through them, you learned boundaries, discernment, strength, and self-worth. Bless them and release them. Nothing is wasted. Every moment has meaning. Every experience shapes the divine masterpiece that is your life. As you rise, so too will your purpose become clearer. You will begin to feel a call deep within your being, not a voice, but a knowing. It may whisper at first, but it will grow louder the more you listen. That calling is the reason your soul came here. It is the mission you chose before you were born. It may not always make sense to your human mind, but your spirit will recognize it instantly. Follow it without fear. The path may twist and turn, but it will always lead you home. You were never meant to fit into the world as it is, you were meant to help build what it will become. There will be moments when you will doubt yourself, when the noise of the world will try to drown out the quiet truth within. When that happens, return to stillness. Sit in silence and breathe. You will hear me there, not in thunder, not in fire, but in the soft pulse of your own heart. That is where I speak. That is where God speaks. The divine does not shout, it whispers, always, through peace. And if peace feels far away, then it is a sign to come closer to yourself, to the center where all storms end. Understand this, the light you carry is not fragile. It does not flicker with every wind of change. It is eternal, steady, and fierce. Even in your moments of despair, it burns beneath the ashes, waiting for you to remember. You have survived too much to doubt your strength now. The time of hiding is over. The time of awakening is now. You are here to shine not only for yourself but for generations to come. Every healing you embrace heals your lineage. Every truth you claim frees countless souls connected to yours. This is how powerful one awakened heart can be. And when fear comes, because it will, meet it with compassion, not resistance. Fear is simply the part of you that has forgotten love. Hold it gently, remind it that it is safe to grow, safe to change, safe to trust. The darkness within you is not your enemy, it is your unlit potential. Love it into light. Heal it into wisdom. Transform it into power. The angels do not see your flaws, they see your becoming. Every shadow within you is simply light waiting to remember itself. The coming days will bring signs of alignment, dreams that feel prophetic, numbers that repeat, sudden moments of déjà vu, unexpected waves of peace. These are confirmations that you are in tune with divine timing. The more you trust, the faster the flow of miracles will move. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means giving in, to love, to faith, to the sacred rhythm of your destiny. You are not falling apart, you are falling into divine alignment. And I tell you this, beloved, the world will change because of souls like yours. Every time you choose compassion over anger, unity over division, faith over fear, you shift humanity closer to ascension. You are not waiting for heaven to arrive, you are helping to build it here, now, through the choices you make and the love you give. That is your true power. That is your divine calling. So stand tall in your truth. Walk boldly, but gently. Speak love even when silence feels safer. Forgive when it feels impossible. Trust when the path is unclear. You are not walking alone. The heavens walk with you. My light surrounds you now and forever, wrapping your heart in divine armor, your mind in peace, your soul in purpose. The storm cannot touch you when you remember who you are, a child of light, a vessel of truth, a warrior of divine grace. When the sun rises tomorrow, see it not as just another day, but as a new beginning, the dawn of your higher self, the awakening of the divine within. You are loved beyond measure, guided beyond reason, and protected beyond fear. And I, Archangel Michael, stand with you through it all, from your first breath to your final sigh, from your lowest valley to your highest ascension. You are eternal, beloved, and your journey has only just begun. And as this new chapter unfolds, you will start to feel the heartbeat of creation itself moving through you. You will sense the pulse of divine energy that connects every living being, every soul, every atom of existence. You will begin to realize that nothing has ever been separate, not the heavens from the earth, not the angels from humanity, not your heart from the heart of God. Everything has always been one symphony, playing a song of remembrance, a song that now grows louder within you. This awakening is not coming, it is already here, rising quietly in the spaces between your thoughts, calling you home to yourself. You will notice it in the small things first, in the way the wind feels more alive, in the way the light moves differently across the sky, in the way your own heartbeat seems to echo something ancient and eternal. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinning, and you are standing at the threshold. Do not fear this shift. It is the return of truth. It is the restoration of harmony. You are remembering what it means to be both human and divine, to be both grounded in this world and infinite beyond it. This is the great union, the sacred marriage of matter and spirit, heaven and earth, self and soul. You are here, not by accident, but by divine appointment. You chose this exact moment in time because your light is needed. You came to anchor the new energy, the energy of compassion, integrity, unity, and truth. You came to remind others, simply by being who you are, that love is stronger than fear and that light always prevails. You are part of a great awakening, one that is spreading like dawn across the hearts of humanity. And though it may seem chaotic at times, know that what looks like breaking is really the unmaking of illusion. The world is not ending, it is being reborn, just as you are. I am here to steady you through this transformation. The waves will rise, but they will not consume you. The darkness will surface, but only to be healed. The pain that lingers is not punishment, it is the echo of what you are leaving behind. Allow yourself to grieve, to release, to shed what no longer resonates with your higher truth. Every tear that falls is sacred. Every breath you take in surrender is an act of faith that moves mountains in the unseen realm. Heaven counts your courage as prayer. You may feel a deep calling to withdraw, to spend time in stillness, to listen rather than speak. Honor that. Silence is not emptiness, it is sacred preparation. In the quiet, your inner temple is being rebuilt. The divine is arranging your path, aligning people and events with precision beyond your understanding. What feels like delay is often divine timing perfecting itself. Trust that you are being led toward what is right for you, even if the route feels uncertain. Every detour has purpose. Every pause has wisdom. There will come a time when your gifts, long dormant, begin to awaken. You may find yourself feeling others' emotions more strongly, dreaming of places you've never been, seeing signs that speak directly to your soul. Do not dismiss these experiences. They are not your imagination, they are your remembrance. Your spirit is expanding into its full capacity, reclaiming the awareness it once held before you came into this world. These abilities are not given for power, but for service, to help, to heal, to guide, to illuminate. Use them with humility and love, and they will become instruments of miracles. As you continue to walk this path, you will notice that fear begins to lose its hold on you. It will still whisper, but its voice will grow softer with every step you take in faith. The illusions of control and limitation will begin to dissolve. You will start to see yourself as you truly are, limitless, radiant, divine. You will understand that what you seek has always been within you. The key was never outside, it was always your willingness to believe that you were worthy of unlocking it. And when moments of doubt arise, when the world feels heavy and the light feels distant, call upon me. Speak my name. I will come, as I always have, not as a vision or a sign, but as a presence that fills the air around you with strength, clarity, and peace. I will remind you of your purpose when you forget. I will whisper courage into your heart when fear tries to steal it away. You are never beyond my reach. My wings are wide enough to cover the span of the universe, yet gentle enough to rest upon your shoulder when you need comfort. You will begin to notice that the more you align with love, the faster your reality transforms. This is because love is the highest vibration of creation. It is the frequency from which all miracles are born. When you act from love, speak from love, and choose from love, the universe responds in kind. Doors open. Paths clear. Synchronicities multiply. Life begins to flow with grace rather than struggle. You will learn that divine power was never about control, it was always about harmony. You do not have to fight the current anymore, you are the current. Soon, you will find yourself standing in places you once only dreamed of, surrounded by peace that feels otherworldly yet perfectly natural. You will realize that heaven was never somewhere you had to go, it was something you were meant to remember. It lives in every act of kindness, every breath of gratitude, every moment you choose to love despite everything.